You played beautifully. Yeah. It's the name of the game. I guess, can I throw a Helmuth Rage?
Yeah, I would like to.
All right, bottle of water.
First off, I think I'm an amateur player at a room full of pros, and I ask permission before I do it, right?
Okay. You didn't ask me before you tried to give me one.
I did. Remember how they were all on the rail and I explained it to you?
We're diving into a world of poker players and personalities who are notorious for their antics, harsh table talk, and larger-than-life egos. From politicians doubling down as card sharks to players infamous for pushing their opponents to the edge and beyond, this lineup is packed with unforgettable moments of poker players getting what they deserved. The politician versus the poker brat. Here we start with a rare and unique poker karma moment. Our first clip showcases a truly one-of-a-kind poker situation. Politician Ted Cruz finds himself head-to-head with none other than the infamous poker brat, Phil Hellmuth. With a star-studded table featuring none other than Mr. Beast, this hand is destined for chaos, drama, and an unforgettable outcome.
Strategy, you know, if I'm going to be playing, like, it's just too much money to risk in one day. For anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, not for anybody. If I'm playing with my friends and I lose that money.
Wow.
That's different.
Shove. Okay.
All right. I don't have a choice. I have to call.
You two play it out.
Wow.
Ace Queen I have.
All right.
Sorry.
Ace King against Ace Queen as the chips get in the middle.
Get revenge for me.
I thought the way you put the money you were strong, but I can't, even as good as I am, I can't get away from Ace Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That hand kind of played itself.
Yeah.
Ted Cruz offers an insightful observation. The hand doesn't play itself. In poker, there are moments where the cards leave little room for strategy, and both players are destined for a showdown. Phil Hellmuth, holding a weaker hand, seems resigned to his fate. But the hand isn't over yet.
I love this.
Wow.
Wait, so what are the odds here?
He's a 2.5 to 1 favorite. Oh my.
Oh.
Wow.
Brutality here as the Queen high flop is all Phil
Give us a
Hellmuth.
10 or a jack, please.
That's brutal.
Just give him a king. That's okay. He deserves it.
Okay.
This is not fair.
She said,
No, this
King's
one's a
fine.
king.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Now that
There's
was
a river.
That was
Not there,
I
and
will
Cruz
say
could
this,
do
though. You
nothing
acquitted
better
yourself
than what he did
You got
there.
it in.
Yeah.
2.5 to 1 favorite against me, and you didn't deserve to lose that pot.
You played beautifully. Yeah. It's the name of the game. I guess, can I throw a Helmuth Rage?
Yeah, I would like to.
All right, bottle of water.
Now, regardless of your political stance, there's something universally satisfying about watching a politician face the harsh, unrelenting justice of poker. Whether you love him or loathe him, watching a politician lose at the table is a rare and satisfying sight. This moment is a reminder that in poker, there is no campaign promises, just chips, cards, and the poker god's sixth sense of justice. Enjoying the video so far? Subscribe and ring that bell to make sure that you never miss an epic poker moment. Poetic justice on the felt. Our next clip delivers one of poker's ultimate taboo moments, the slow roll. A player, holding the nuts with no opponents left to act, drags out their decision unnecessarily, turning what should have been an instant call into a frustrating spectacle. But in poker, there's one universal truth: karma always has the final say.
You got it in against two guys. Get it in there and you're suited. Al is good.
Look, he has to.
Yeah,
You're right, he has to. There's just too much equity in a hand like King Queen suited, even against Donecody's opening range.
What is he doing? What the hell is he doing?
Phil Hellmuth 2010.
Oh,
This is a stop-go spot if ever I saw.
he's a genius.
Yeah,
He tried to do a Kevin Clean there. Just
Doneca has top two.
Yeah,
top two.
Oh,
He's not going to get slow rolled.
Look at the huff and the puff. Oh my God, what's going on here?
I assume Doneca's put him in. Is he actually slow rolling?
Oh my God, what are you at?
What is going on
These
here?
graphics can't be right. Get it in.
He's bet 300k, he has put them all in. What is
Alles klar, ja. Alle die chips in die Mitte.
Look, there's nothing. What is going on? If there's any justice, an ace is going to roll off on this
an
river.
Ace or a six got to hit the turn of the river. This is disgraceful.
Nicht richtig.
What's happening?
Meine Freund.
Donegal D is bet 300k.
Does he
Put it all
know?
in.
Does he know the bet is out?
He does. He's doing that.
With the absolute best hand, the decision to call should be automatic. Yet, the slow roller prolongs the moment, leaving everyone exasperated. There's no strategic value to the delay. This is pure showmanship, or perhaps confusion. Either way, it's also the perfect setup for Poker Karma to make an appearance.
Our production crew haven't got a player's holdings wrong all weekend.
No, they have not. They have not got a player's holdings wrong all weekend.
Well,
They
this
also
is
haven't got the
absolutely
action
disgraceful. Donegal D is from the old school.
wrong. Donegal D is the legend Donegal D.
And he's an absolute gentleman, and this is horrendous.
Andreas is going to be taking on a trip to the mountains after this
Absolutely
one.
horrendous behaviour.
I'm
I
looking
don't
at-
care. Ace or six, come on.
This is appalling.
Come on, the Don.
This
You
is
deserve
appalling
it.
behaviour.
You deserve the camera. It's coming. Come on, the ace or the six.
What?
Oh my
Look at the
God.
reaction. Look at the reaction from Michael Wang.
Idiot.
What?
The slow roll shocks the entire table, including the commentators, who can't believe what they're witnessing. However, it's never over until it's over, and everyone is bracing for the outcome. Will the slow roller's antics go unpublished? Or is it poetic justice about to strike?
Any four for just any justice here. It's an ace or a six on the river.
Carver's been served.
Pandemonium here in Burlington.
Epic scenes. And that's what you get, folks. That's what you get. You put in like a 3-minute slow roll with the absolute stone cold nuts against the gentleman of Irish poker, and that's what you deserve. Out.
Absolutely. Disgraceful, outrageous behaviour, and justice has gone to Deutschland. I'm sorry, that was shameful. I've never seen anything like that.
The six on the river lands like a bolt of lightning, completely flipping the script. Even the slow roller can't keep a straight face as the table erupts in laughter and disbelief. This hand is a masterful example of poker players getting exactly what they deserve. It's a hilarious reminder that while slow rolling might create drama, it also invites the kind of humbling moments that make poker so entertaining. A Beauty versus the Beast. Our next hand brings us an unforgettable clash between two poker pros, Vanessa Russo and the ever-controversial Tony G. It's a duel of wits and willpower where the stakes rise as fortunes swing wildly. What starts as Tony G's lucky break soon turns into a lesson in karma, reminding us all that in poker, no lead is safe, and the tables can turn in an instant.
1200.
Winning high isn't called predictable. I have many things.
So if you re-raise, then you build the pot so big, and then you're going to get bluffed out in the big pot.
Oh boy, Vanessa's got pocket rockets.
I'd say it's the perfect time to listen to Tony and re-raise.
Just called.
Keep the pot low.
Exactly.
I bet 2,000.
Yeah.
That's fair, you know. I think it's better betting in the dark.
Tony bets in the dark and flops 2 pair.
A dark raise, that's hiding.
Tony G strikes gold on the flop. The board favors him heavily, and Vanessa faces an uphill battle, but Tony, true to form, can't resist ramping up the table talk, ever so slightly needling his opponent in a way only he can. His relentless banter is so entertaining, but it also sets the stage for a moment of poetic justice.
Tony G. Karma has left the building. I think we're about to see 2 people committed to this pot.
Vanessa raises to 5,000.
I'm going to raise it again.
Tony re-raises to 20 grand.
You can get it all in.
Tony G sounding very confident.
You ready?
Tony G is capable of this song and dance whether he's strong or bluffing. Vanessa is going to have a hard time getting away from this one.
You ready? If you win the hand, you keep me quiet.
Don't believe you. That bluff I'll call. That bluff I'll call.
Tony just
With a flair for theatrics, Tony confidently declares he'll remain silent if he loses the hand, a promise everyone at the table knows he's not gonna keep. It's classic Tony G, turning every hand into a show. But Vanessa stays composed, proving that poise is often the best counter to chaos.
equity to this pot.
Vanessa calls.
Tony's bombed the flop, which may make Vanessa think he's on a draw.
An ace on the turn
10,000.
and bets 10,000.
You could shut me right up.
How?
Well, by being all in and winning the pot.
Punch in the face.
Just push a button.
That ace dramatically improves Vanessa's hand, but if she put Tony on spades, he just got there.
She just calls.
The turn changes everything as Vanessa catches a miracle card. Tony's confidence remains unshaken, but Vanessa seizes the opportunity with a smooth $10,000 call. While some might say that she could have pushed harder, her calculated approach keeps her in control.
On spade watch.
I check.
Tony checks in the dark. The river, a sick card, the 5 of hearts.
Now you got to show some guts. Can you bet this, or are you going to make a really weak check now on the end? Go on, Vanessa, you can do it.
For Vanessa, best card ever, full house over full house.
All in.
Call.
Ace is full.
Wow, very nice. That's the best. Very nice.
You got screwed?
I got a full house too on the end.
Wow.
And a flush draw. That's it, that shut me up.
When the river then gifts Vanessa yet another lucky card, she doesn't miss a beat. With her poker face intact, she goes all in, crushing Tony's smaller full house. The pot swells to an eye-watering $192,000, and for the first time in a long time, if only for a moment, Tony is speechless. This hand is a lesson of the unpredictability of poker karma. Vanessa's cool demeanor triumphs over Tony's antics, delivering a moment that's as satisfying as it is unforgettable. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Our next poker showdown features Eric Person, a player infamous for his sharp tongue and relentless trash talk, going head-to-head with Mr. Dr. Batman, an amateur whose playful antics include handing out pre-written joke cards to anyone he eliminates. While Batman might enjoy stirring the pot with his cheeky little humor, Person takes this as a personal invitation to make his life miserable, making this clash both cringeworthy and compelling.
Batman with 2 black queens. He bought in for 100K. He's up over 200,000. Eric's got ace 10. Ben with ace 5 suited. Just calls. Four-way action. 21,800 in the pot. Ace 10, 8. Top 2 for Eric. Top pair for Ben. A gut shot for Kennedy. But as we can see, 2 of the queens are occupied. Pretty ambitious for Batman to bet here. But he does. Eric.
Batman confidently raises to $5,000 pre-flop, setting the stage for a 4-way pot. Once the ace hits the flop, however, his hand is severely weakened. Meanwhile, Person flops top 2 pair on a dangerous draw-heavy board. Staying true to his deceptive style, Eric makes a smooth call, setting up what feels like an inevitable trap.
Eric now with a full house. I mean, the guy is on mega tilt, right? And he just folds ace 5 like it's nothing. I don't know what Batman's doing here.
I'll call.
Eric's just going to call here.
As the pot grows to an eye-popping $152,000, Person remains the predator, while Batman clings to faint hope, praying for a queen to bail him out. The tension builds as the cards and chips keep coming.
That is not a queen. 7 of hearts. And now Batman slows down.
130.
Eric goes 130 into 150. There should be an insta-fold. I don't know what you're beating.
The river then delivers a blank, ending Batman's chances. For most players, this would signal the end of the drama, but Eric Person is not most players, and he has a way of getting inside players' heads.
And no, I don't know. It's just
all in.
Yeah, wow! All in and a call.
Give it. Here you go. Here's another tilt card. I'll take it all. Thank you, sir. So good to play with you. I'm just needling. Isn't that fun? Isn't that the point, to needle?
You know what? You're not wrong.
I mean, that's what he wants to do, right? He wants to needle.
You're not wrong.
I didn't bring this to the game, he did. But now all his chips are mine, right at the end of the fucking stream. Welcome to the big leagues, kid, Mr. Batman.
Good sportsmanship, bro. Good sportsmanship.
Oh, I don't have good sportsmanship. I'm here for all of it.
Fucking apparent.
Winning the pot isn't enough for Eric. He unleashes a tirade of insults, clearly targeting Batman's habit of handing out lighthearted joke cards. And to be fair, if you're gonna play that game, you better be playing for keeps. But let's just say Persons has a way of taking needling to an entirely new level.
You think needling people is good sportsmanship when you fucking get stacked with double aces? You think that's good sportsmanship? That's what you believe? You think that's all in fun? This is real money.
You don't say.
Yeah.
It's real money.
It's real money.
Like,
and you think it's
fun.
fun.
You can turn this into dollars.
And you think it's fun. You took the time to figure out how to fuck with people when they lose, right?
They're coming from you?
I'm just saying.
Really, you're gonna
I'm down with fucking with
me.
people. I'm not chastising. I'm down with it.
Huh.
I'm down with the business.
Despite the sting of defeat and the added humiliation, Batman maintains his composure, reloading for another $200,000 and proving that he can handle the pressure. But both players leave the hand visibly rattled, with a tension that lingers long after the chips are stacked.
Eric's not letting up.
Does it make you feel better about yourself?
No, man, I think you're a dick for doing that.
You think I'm a dick?
Yeah, I do. I think it's inappropriate.
Holy
I think that,
shit, dude. I'm a small business owner. You own casinos in multiple states.
No. What
We're
I'm
not
saying
even playing the same game, bro.
What I'm saying is, when you do this to other people, you think it's fun because you're so smart, you stack someone, then you give them a fucking needle card. I think you're being a dick.
First off, I think I'm an amateur player at a room full of pros, and I ask permission before I do it, right?
Okay. You didn't ask me before you tried to give me one.
I did. Remember how they were all on the rail and I explained it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that you have selective memory, my friend.
Okay. I don't like it.
That's fine. You don't have to.
You're right.
2,500.
I don't have to shut up about it either.
All right, then I'm not going too high.
Person's antics leave a sour aftertaste, even though it was Batman who seemed to welcome and embrace the art of needling your opponent. Either way, it's hard to imagine Mr. Dr. Batman willingly stepping back into the big leagues after this bruising encounter. The Dance of the Dead. In this next clip, we witnessed one of the most jaw-dropping displays of premature celebration ever seen at the poker table. Confidence is one thing, but turning a high-stakes game into your personal dance floor? That's a gamble of a different kind. As any seasoned poker pro will tell you, the cards have a funny way of teaching humility to those who count their chips before the final card hits the felt.
This tournament's over. It's either chop pot or the tournament's over. There's no way the chips aren't going in on a jack high flop.
I don't know, man. I don't know why you have to jinx us like this every time.
I'm gonna lose another bet to you. You got the over on 212 and the under on 229.
I call.
Yep, there they are. It's all in.
Oh, wow.
Felicio is at risk. He's the player behind with Jack 8.
Oh my gosh. I really like Felicio, but I need to see you winning bracelet games.
Liu turned a humble $500 buy-in into a potential $1 million payday. Understandably, the excitement got to him, but instead of keeping his cool, Liu decided to break into a full-blown victory dance, complete with laughter, cheers, and an energy that screamed, "I've already won." The confidence? Admirable. The timing? Absolutely disastrous.
Is he gonna take all his clothes off? Take it off!
Keep them low.
It's like the last scene of Slapshot.
Way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I feel terrible. This is my second stream of the summer, and this might be the best one.
Low.
King, Jack 10 still plays. 10 still plays. A 3 or a 7 chopping. An 8 wins it for Felicio. Otherwise, Lou's gonna win this.
The cringe factor skyrockets. He's soaking up the spotlight, celebrating as if the cards have already crowned him the king of the table. But what he doesn't realize is that poker has no room for premature victory laps. The deck still has the final say, and it's not done dealing.
Yes. Come on. Deuce! Look at him do it already. I'm tired. Come on.
Oh my God. No way. No way.
Liu loses and his high-energy dance routine comes to an abrupt halt. His once radiant smile fades into stunned disbelief as the pot he was so sure he'd claimed slips away. The lesson couldn't be clearer. In poker, it's not over until the river card is dealt. Liu's over-the-top antics transformed into a textbook example of why celebrating too early can lead to an epic crash and burn moment. Tony's temper tantrum. Tony G has built his reputation as poker's ultimate provocateur, known for his over-the-top antics and bad karma vibes. But in this clip, the tables are turned when he faces off against the ever-composed Daniel Negreanu. It's a battle of personalities, and when the cards betray Tony, his reaction is nothing short of legendary. This clash perfectly showcases the contrast between chaos and composure at the poker table.
Wilhelmi's in, and Ernest Wiggins.
I'm gonna go against my better judgment with this one.
He wants to play.
E-dub, E-calls.
Daniel Negreanu. Straddling this hand.
Raise.
Announcing a raise.
Daniel's last to act because of the straddle. He's going to see if he can get rid of some of these limpers.
I think that's right?
He's raised to 5,400. Clears out Phil Locke.
Tony G calls here.
How much?
Because his hatred of money builds by the second.
Wilhelmi folds. So's the loose cannon.
So Daniel's managed to eliminate 3 of the players.
The hand starts with both players entering speculative territory, but Tony G takes the reckless approach to a brand new level, playing a trash hand like a Queen 3 suited. It's not about strategy for Tony, it's about making a statement. Meanwhile, Daniel calmly navigates the hand with a measured approach, waiting for the right moment to strike.
Pairs?
I have no idea what you have, just for the record.
7-8 jack is what we have on the flop.
Daniel has the best hand with king high, but Tony has flopped the best draws. Daniel does also have a gut shot draw.
Daniel checks. Tony checks. Daniel makes his straight on the turn. Daniel checks. Tony bets 25K.
Daniel lets Tony do the betting for him. This is a frustration bet from Tony, but he still has 2 monster draws, so this is also a semi-bluff. Daniel could already be beat by Queen 10, but he does have the second nuts, so it'll be hard for him to fold.
He does not fold, he calls. The river card. Jack of diamonds is the board pairs. Check by Negreanu. Check by Tony.
I got a straight.
Unbelievable. I mean, why can't I hit one time?
Tony's frustration reaches a boiling point when Daniel checks back the river. Why can't I just hit one time? Tony exclaims, his voice dripping with disbelief and annoyance. But this isn't just a casual complaint, this is a full-blown tantrum. His emotions spill over, turning what could have been a routine hand into an unforgettable Tony G meltdown.
It's like, I can't hit one hand. Played it so big, like, can't hit a hand at all.
Well, Daniel scoops up a nice pot of almost 64,000.
For once, it's Tony G who's left steaming while everyone else quietly absorbs the moment. Daniel, showing why he's one of the most respected players in the game, handles the situation with pure professionalism. And to make sure that you never miss a moment of poker karma, an epic poker fight, or a thrilling poker win, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.